Good evening, traders. NASDAQ 100 futures. That is what we are looking at. And I'm telling you that we had a big sell down last week. I'm telling you, like I told everybody on Friday, you're going to gap up higher on Monday. And you are. And this is, listen, everybody, last week was a lot of hardcore selling. If you take a look at the NQ futures, when the NASDAQ 100 and the NASDAQ comp dropped like a rock, straight down you went. Let us walk you through it. Let us show you live. Let us take you through it. Now, what are we learning? Look at the big move. Look at the pullback in the NQ futures. Support, resistance right up there. It breaks support here, comes down, tests right across here, goes up, hits that trend line. That is the NQ 100. Now, when you trade futures, you make $20 a point. But most importantly, that isn't really the big trade. The big trade is, how do I use the NASDAQ 100 futures and tie that into the leadership stocks and the weakest stocks? And that's what we're saying. I am saying that there will be a gap up because the selling was very hard, it was very quick, and it's what we call a short squeeze. But the trend has changed, and I'll show you. If you take a look at the NQ futures right here on a daily chart, I have a bunch of trend lines. I can take them out. Take a look at this clearly. That was the last big sell down. That was below the 200-day, the 150. It hits that 100-day, and now you're getting that pop right back into that 200-day simple moving average. And remember, the NQ is all the large cap stocks, how they gap higher, how they gap lower. If you get the right entries, knowing when to exit is the biggest battle. I can tell you, everybody has that problem. And you know it. And I know it. And everyone knows it. But we can improve that. We can take that to a level where that does not exist. You take the money for what it's willing to give. The problem with traders is they always want more than it's willing to give, and then the trade goes against them and they lose money. Sound familiar, everybody? Okay? And I've seen it a million times, believe me. So what we're identifying on a 15-minute is how the NQ futures are going to trade with that downtrend. And if you get good intraday entries off of the lows, you'll get breakouts like this again, and you would sell into resistance. That's where it sold down over here, right here. Went straight down. Okay, and now they spiked it right back to that trend line on the 15-minute NQ futures. One thing that we will do is we'll walk you through it. We invite you. Yes, we do, because we would love to show you what we have and how you can benefit today. When it comes to short-term trading with the right entry, the right exits, this is a triple witch. It's going to be wild. It's going to be volatile. Oh, yeah, it's going to make your head spin. But it won't as long as you have someone like us giving you the entry and the exit. And you're okay. So, look at trading NASDAQ 100 futures. We've been doing it for ever since they started. Go back in time. So, but we use it to gauge how the stocks, the leadership stocks in the NQ 100 index, that's going to be the one that moves these futures around. And when the futures sell off and go down, you can bet the equities go down too. Now, we're in a downtrend, and we all know that. Now, when we take a look at the NASDAQ 100, how it closed, this is the actual index, and it closed down here at a double bottom. That was a little rally. They faded it, and then they bought it. So let's do this. Let's take that time frame, and let's put that on the daily chart once again on the NQ 100. This is the NQ 100 index now, and the other one is the NQ Futures 100. So we drop below the 200-day, we come down, we hit that 150. Yes, that sell signal extended. Don't worry about it. What we're talking about, it's oversold from what? From the big selling. We called that move. We were short. Yes, we were. And it's all on the YouTube channel as it is. All you have to do is look there and you'll see it. Okay? That's how you'll know it. We did the S&P 500. You can see that. Go ahead and look. Go back in time. Hey, this is as good as it gets. We've been doing this our whole life. We're the oldest people on YouTube with the most videos. Yeah. Check it out for yourself. Join up. Join the channel. Sign up for the free 5-day trial. Get walked through on how to make money tomorrow morning from an oversold short-term trading with stops, exits. The entry is the most important thing. That exit, well, people don't seem to know how to exit them. They don't. They watch them go up and down like a yo-yo, and they don't take the money when you have it. Let's not look at. We're going to teach you how to do it professionally. We're going to make you the best that you can be. And if you just spend a few days with us, you'll be convinced because you can believe what you see. Gap open up in the NQ100, short-term trading with stops, hitting that resistance channel, trade it to win it,